Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jayla. So I wanted to talk about why I'll never give up on myself. And I feel like everybody should have this kind of mentality that sometimes you need to just be selfish. And I know that it's really looked down upon in society to be quote unquote selfish, but in all honesty, you just gotta believe in yourself. You just gotta show up for yourself. And I know that a lot of the times nowadays, especially with how I am in my own personal life and how I've been in the past, that you have to give so much of yourself to others all the time. It can be so hard to actually have time for yourself and to work on yourself. And I feel like we always downplay our abilities. I think that we all are capable of so much more than we ever get the chance to actually experience in this lifetime. And if we just really get down to it and if we just really give ourselves the ability to grow as much as we want and try to push others to grow in our own lives, then we could go so much farther than what we already do. I think that, especially with myself, it can be so hard to find the inner strength and the inner confidence to really think that you can handle it, that you can do it, and that you can be more than what you are right now. When I was growing up, I always had really big dreams, really big aspirations, and I always thought that I wouldn't exactly be able to accomplish it, but at the end of the day, I always knew that I was capable of anything I set my mind to because anything that I did set my mind to, it always came to fruition. And that's just been a running trend in my life. I always have had an issue with self doubt, but not to the point where I think that I can't accomplish anything. I feel like I can accomplish anything I set my mind to, but just on that journey of getting to that place, I have a lot of self doubt and insecurities in myself that maybe hinders the journey to get there, but at the end of the day, I still reach that destination. I've done so many things in my life that I didn't think were possible and all by myself. And grew up to have a very independent mindset, and I was forced to grow up really fast. And it's made me really count on myself. I know that I can count on myself at the end of the day. Maybe I can't for a lot of other people, but I know that I got me. And I feel like everybody should have that. Everybody should trust themselves. Everybody should be able to lean on themselves, to know you can trust your intuition, know you can trust your future, your past self, that you're going to get to where you need to be. I think that we always downplay things about us. I personally think that everybody has some kind of skill, something that they can use that is just unmatched to anyone else. Everybody has something that they need to harness, something that's within them that just burns. Anytime that we're going into a new experience or trying something new, it can be so hard sometimes to feel like maybe you're not good enough, maybe you're not worthy of this, maybe this is just a fluke, maybe you got lucky, you're not really supposed to be here, you kind of feel like an imposter. And I know that it can be so hard, especially if you're someone of color or any kind of minority, any kind of disability, anything that can put you at a disadvantage in society, that you feel like you're not supposed to win. You're not supposed to make it in life. You're not supposed to have that dream life. You're not supposed to have the white picket fence. And you get it, and sometimes self sabotage. And that's what I've done a lot in the past. And it's something that I'm really working on, to know that I am worthy of something. If I achieve it, I know that I achieved it because of me. I achieved it because I'm worth it. I achieved it because this is meant for me. This is my destiny and this is my fate. If it can happen for someone else, why don't you think that it can happen for you? You're just as special, you're just as unique, you're just as talented, you're just as skilled as anyone else out there. Why don't you think that you deserve the life that you want? You have to find that inner self confidence to really get yourself to the finish line. You maybe have to fake it till you make it, but at least you'll make it. I think that you really have to just trust the process of life sometimes and know that even if things aren't working out in your favor in some areas, that doesn't mean that things are always going to stay like that forever. Nothing in this life is for forever. And I think that we just have to go along with the flow of life. And I counted on myself that I knew I could do this. I knew that I was capable of more and I was going to get myself there by whatever means necessary. I have a vision of what I want out of life. I have a vision of what I'm supposed to be getting out of life and what I deserve. And I'm going to keep working until I get to that point, no matter what. Everyone's going to have those days. Everyone has those days where you just feel so discouraged and you just want to give up. And I know that those days can be some of the worst and they can be so hard to get through. But if you just keep pushing, if you just take a break, give yourself a rest, and then the next day keep going, because you never know what can happen in life. Things can change in an instant. You never know what kind of opportunities are just on the other side of the door waiting for you. You just gotta step close to the door, put your hand on the handle, and turn and open it. Amazing things happen every day, and you just never know. Life is too short to give up on yourself. Life is too short to not love yourself. It's so hard being out here with so many influences around you to really have a true sense of self love. And I know that that's a real battle that so many people are facing, including myself. And it's just something you just gotta take it day by day. Keep trying, keep doing the little work, keep telling yourself in the mirror that you got it, that you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're handsome. And don't give up until you make it, because you got it within yourself. You just got to tap into it and harness that power that's within you. So, you guys, thank you so much for watching another video with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, you guys.